by the name of Lyrical. I'm here to be on the On Point with Summer Show. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I want to play the whole song, but I'm going to get back to it in a minute. This is Summer Gonzalez coming at you live from the On Point with Summer show from Classics Recording Studios, where it's always summertime, baby. And I am just going crazy because I couldn't wait for this day to come today. I got Lyrical up in the building. What's up, baby?
What's up, love? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, finally. Oh my goodness. Okay, first of all, before I get to the other stuff, you know, like paying the bills and shouting out the supporters and the sponsors of my show, what were you saying? I mean, when you started spitting on that song, Real MC, break it down.
So people think I say words are like cannibalistic. When I be ripping, they thinking they ill because they really ain't thinking for real. And it's like cannibalistic when I be ripping, they thinking they ill because they really ain't thinking for real. You know what I'm saying? Now let's just be, you know, I'm saying words. I'm saying words.
Yeah, I knew you were saying words, you know, because I was like, but I was trying to slow it down, and I even like back in the day how you would like play a song and pause it and then, you know, go back and hit play again, and I'm like trying to do all that on YouTube, really. You know, so I said, well, I'm just gonna wait till he comes in the studio and explain it. So how are you?
I'm good. I'm doing good, feeling good.
Yeah. You looking good, you know?
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you taking time out for summer, coming on the show, and tell everyone a little bit about yourself so that they can get to know Lyrical.
No doubt. I go by the name of Lyrical. Been rhyming since I was 12. Grinding, opened up for M80, Planet Asia. Scarlet Rose, that's my sister. She was on Cannabis last album. Desire, Temple, Hip Hop, Stop the Violence movement. So, you know, I've been grinding for a while.
Yeah, Scarlet Rose. Oof, she's bad.
Yeah, she dope.
Oh my goodness. I caught her several times at Art Bar. Where else did I see her? I think at Art Bar, maybe Area 7 too.
Area 7, State 44. Yeah,
oh
she was
my
a lot of
gosh.
spots.
Yeah, is that your real sister?
Nah, she might as well be. You know, to be that close.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get her. So you know her. So kind of like put in a word to her, tell her come by and see Summer.
Oh, no doubt.
You know,
that's Scarlet. You know. You let me know.
All right. So you're active duty or you reserve? Reserve Marine, right?
Right.
All right.
Cool. Yes, ma'am.
I loved it. I'm Air Force prior Air Force, not anymore.
Now respect.
Yeah, definitely. And you too. Thanks for your service. I want to talk a little bit about there's a video out on YouTube that I put on Facebook that you did while you were deployed.
Right.
Can we go there? Can we talk just a little bit about what inspired you to do that real quick? I mean, it was a real quick spit, but it was like on point and from here, you know. So tell everybody where you were at when you.
I can speak on it a little bit. We were in Morocco, and we got the message late night that we had lost 2 Marines, and I think it affected all of us. It affected my whole unit, and I wrote that as a dedication to them, but also trying to uplift my unit. So once I spit it to them, I saw like the smiles on their faces, how motivated they were, and since then I got really close with the families of the Marines that lost, and I want to take it back. You know? I'm glad I did that. You know?
Yeah, it was very touching, and I know it's hard to go. Well, I don't know, but I imagine that's hard to go through something like that. So for you to be able to take your craft and be able to help someone through something like that, I think is a beautiful thing, you know. And your talent goes way back. Why did you choose to start your? Why did you choose to start having positive lyrics? Because your lyrics are very positive with a message, and there's very few artists out there.
Yeah, especially the mainstream.
Yeah.
It's hard.
So
I think it was like life experiences. I went through a few things. My best friend was killed by another friend that we grew up with. You know, back in 08, my mother was diagnosed with cancer in 09. There's a lot of things that was happening, and I didn't want to, you know, I wanted to put positive message out there.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So I think that's when my lyrics started changing.
Yeah.
And I started going back to church. I started close to God, and you know, so I got more into that.
And He's blessing you all the way through it. All right, let's talk a little bit about Real MC that we were playing at the top.
Yeah.
I know you spit it already, so
Yeah.
tell us what that's about, basically.
Well, Real MC, I don't feel like there's enough. You know what I mean? There's some in the underground. I don't want to come off disrespectful, but in the mainstream, there really isn't. It was the same thing. And I want to talk about that.
Yeah.
I also want to talk about not necessarily doing it for a record deal. You know, I turned down a record deal. I don't care about it. And especially when on the song where I talk about female MCs could have sold their souls to the game, but didn't. You know, it's like Scarlet Rose. It's like Desire. You know, they didn't sell out. And they stayed true to the craft, and I wanted to make a record for them. And so that's where that came from.
Respect.
Yeah.
Why is it that you feel like, do you think you want to get a deal? Do you think you want to get signed right now?
You know, it's one of those things that if it happened, I would take advantage of it in the sense that I could probably reach a greater audience, you know, with my positivity. So I would look at it from that aspect, but it's not gonna, if I don't get it, it's not gonna hold me back from what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna continue grinding, doing shows and putting my message out there, and it's not gonna stop me. So that's how I see it.
Okay, so speaking of the grind, why do you grind the way you do?
You know, to touch people. I think I've been very blessed despite whatever I went through in my life. Overall, I've been pretty blessed, you know, and I think God put me here, God gave me that gift.
Yeah.
And I think when God gives you a gift, whatever it may be, writing, rapping, acting, if you don't pursue it, He'll take it away because you're not using it. So I use that gift to touch people.
I like that. I like how you put that. All right, so you're married.
Yes, man.
Okay.
2 years.
Yay.
On the first, I made 2 years.
Wasn't it your anniversary?
Yeah, just a couple days ago. Yeah.
Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
I feel like such a stalker, but I have to be because whenever I have a guest on, I want to know everything as much as possible about them. You know, to make them feel comfortable and everything. So hopefully you feel comfortable here. But yeah, so congratulations on your anniversary and everything. Your wife, you know, as being a military spouse, she's got like one of the hardest jobs, if not harder than what you doing.
Yeah, she's my backbone. She's supportive. You know?
Yeah.
She holds me down.
Yeah, that's what you need. And so shout out to the military spouses out there holding their soldiers down, holding it down at home while the soldiers are deployed and everything, you know. And yeah, can I get you to do a shout out to the troops?
A shout out to everybody, Marine Corps, and every branch, you know, whole military, one love. So thank you for what you're doing right there with you. And God bless.
Yeah, for sure. 3DP Magazine in the building as always. 3DP Magazine, the magazine that keeps you informed on what's going on in 3 counties, Broward, Dade, and Palm Beach County. They let you know what's up in dining, dancing, and designing. And this magazine is the bomb. It is the best. It is quality. Also, up and coming indie artists are also highlighted in 3DP Magazine. So, if you're an artist and you'd like to be in 3DP Magazine, or if you're a company, a business that would like to have advertising, reach out to them at 3dpmagazine.com or give them a call, 561-541-0456, 3DP Magazine. Let's talk a little bit about where you see yourself about 5 years from now. What do you plan to do?
Well, musically, I hope, like, you know, like I said earlier, just keep influencing people to get my music and my word out there to a greater audience and just be a good example. You know what I mean? I'm not a perfect human being, you know, but every day I strive to be better, either financially, physically, or spiritually. Every day, at least one of those I try to work on.
Yeah.
And that's my thing. 5, 10 years from now, I just want to, you know, keep helping people out.
And I see you doing that. You know, I was telling you before we went on the air. I tell a lot of artists what I like about them, and I like your positivity, your message, and everything. And then I would hope to see more artists like you come along with positive messages, especially for the youth. But it's not to say that other artists that are coming up and spitting about their true life of hardcore, you know what I'm saying, living in gangs or whatever it is that they may be living in, sometimes that message needs to get out too. You know, so I'm not saying one is better than the other or anything like that, but I just love any artist who actually creates something and has the you know, to get up there and put it out. Do you have a management team? Are you working with anybody, or are you just straight?
Oh, well, what I'm doing right now, I'm with the same asylum management. You know, my people, Empire, Frantic, Gams, Hectic. We're working with Dr. G, he's a producer out in London. He's working with Cool G Rap, Shaheen. So he's actually producing our next project. It's going to be a Lyrical and Empire collaboration album. And hopefully December, January, we'll be dropping that, and we're excited about it.
Come back.
Yeah, no,
you gotta come bring it back here, please. Exclusive.
Yeah, I bring my boys with me. We'll make it happen. You know?
Yeah. Do some live in here and everything. That'd be cool.
I love to. That'd be great.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna play my favorite song so far. From what I you know, on your whole mixtape, your whole CD is called My Testament.
My Testament.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. So I wanna make sure that we put that out there. Turn Back the Hands of Time.
Yeah.
What were you thinking of when you wrote that?
Well, like in the middle, I wrote a little bit about the military, but overall, I was just talking about certain things. If I could go back, what I would change. And I spoke about the importance of music and hip hop, how it used to be. You know, back when, like Source magazine, people don't look at it the way they used to. You used to get 5 mics. That was so important. Like, you lived for that. Now it's like, you know, people don't really care. Back when somebody gave you that, and that was worth more than a contract.
Yeah.
You know, and some people don't see it like that. So I want to take it back to that essence and remind people of why, you know, we should start doing it, what hip hop was really about. And
you took it back with the sample. I mean, it's like it even sounds. I mean, it's like I love it. Yeah. And we were talking. Well, we talk about this all the time. That people should do that. I mean, because some of the old songs, you know, like old that they need to bring them back and just spin over top of that, and just it would be some serious music out there. If people did that. I
mean, I'm really into that. I have to give props to my boy Frantic who made the beat. He samples a lot of kind of stuff. Even another one, I believe, Isaac Brothers sample.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think, like, they're the legends. Like, they did it before us, we came from them. You know? So to be able to incorporate both mixtures of it is just beautiful.
And it's good because that's what I like. You know, sometimes we sit here and we'll criticize and we'll say, oh, they don't understand what hip hop used to be, or you know that it was a lifestyle and we came from. But if more artists go back and study the art of hip hop, and you know, and then just kind of throw their swag on it, you know, then we'll all be together with the same thought process, and then maybe even create, you know, a better hip hop, and no one's criticizing the new hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the new mixed with the old is just like a beautiful marriage, you know? So with that being said, Turn Back the Hands of Time, check it out. It's Lyrical.
good. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I'm good. I mean, like the verse, you want to do like this, like the first verse or something? Yeah, I love it. Yeah, let's do that. Second song I wrote for the album. I went crazy in my head. I think that beat I went crazy, man. I was like, let's go.
It just came, man. Yeah, we were just talking here. You guys probably heard us talking over top of that, but we were talking about, you were saying when you heard that beat, what?
I went crazy.
Yeah.
I went crazy. I think Brandy had like a CD with like 20 beats, and I was skimming through it, and then I heard that one. I was like, I knew it. Let's go.
Yeah.
I knew that I was gonna make the album because I loved it.
Yeah, I like that. I really do like that. Tell everybody where they can find your music.
Oh, you can listen to my whole album. Go to SoundCloud.com/lyricalpoet305. Same thing with Facebook and Twitter at lyricalpoet305. If you hit me up, I'll send you a link to download my album for free. So. Straight up, that's what's up.
All right. Now, I know you got some stuff going on, some shows, so let's talk about that.
Well, right now, with Scarlett Rose and I trying to set up for December, in the Marine Corps Reserve, every December we do Toys for Tots, help out the community and the less fortunate. And we're planning to be hosting the show as of right now. It's set for December 1st.
Okay.
And we'll be, people come bring toys, and we'll be giving it to my units to get the Toys for Tots. Okay. And it's not 100% concrete right now. It's gonna happen though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Definitely, I'll get you the info, and I love for everybody to come. Everybody want to come help out, be a part of it. More than welcome. Hit me up. Like I said, at Lyrical Poet 305, and just make it happen.
Yeah, I want to work with you on that as well.
I appreciate it.
I would love to be involved in that. Don't worry about that. We're still gonna be live. Let's talk about your personal shout-outs.
Okay, man. I hope I remember everybody. Let me see. Deep Thoughts, definitely good looking now. My brothers. Heavy Roll, MVP, Frantic, Gams, The Cypher, the whole Empire, Hectic. Dr. G out of London, One Love, man. Ricky Brown and Nick London. The youngins making moves right now. And one love to the whole fam. Everybody supported from day one. Everybody trying to do something positive and help people out. I got you.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna come. Do you have any other shows before the Toys for Tot thing, or?
That's the only one we setting up right now.
Okay. So. Cause I know how it is. Like artists, all of a sudden a show pops up and they're like, "Hey, I'm on stage at whatever time." So if you get something, just tag me in it and I'll support you.
But look how it pops up. Before I just remember right now. Before I got here, Scarlett Rose, she dropped her mixtape in November. I'm gonna be opening up for her.
Okay.
So definitely, I'm gonna hit you up with that. We'll have some shows.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I want to come out to that. Let's talk about Why Does He Love Us? That's your other single. That's very.
Yeah, I was talking a lot about it's just about Jesus and His love, and basically no matter what you do, you can be forgiven. If it's really from the heart and you ask Him to talk about why does He love us, why. And, I try my best as a human being just to explain why I believe He loves us, no matter what. So that's what went into that record.
Yeah, and that's hard. That's like hard to write about
that song probably took me the longest.
Yeah,
that song probably took me the longest to write.
Because you are a poet.
Right. Yeah.
You are a poet, and I hear that in your lyrics, and I'm not saying you're not a songwriter, but.
Right. But I think I was a poet before I even started trying to write. I wrote poetry.
Yeah, I can tell. So. I can tell, and it's beautiful. The lyrics are beautiful, and so thus the name Lyrical. It fits you. I appreciate you coming on the show, spreading your message, and if anything that we can do, let us know. Call us. You better come back and drop that exclusive
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, definitely. Keep us posted on Toys for Tots for sure. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna play it in a second. So Lyrical's been in the building with Summer, where it's always summertime, baby. And shout out to the troops. God bless you guys. Make it home safe. I'm praying for you every day, and always in my heart. So peace to juice, shout out, and we're going out with.
I wish there was a way to turn back the hands of time. I'd do it different if I had it to do all over again.
If I could go back, I'd tell every young cat spit real raps instead of the cliches, clubs, money and crack. Paint clear pictures through scriptures, spit venom at vultures whose descriptions were fiction and deaded the culture. I stress less on petty arguments, be more about peace. Blow breath in the lungs of my loved ones who deceased. To cherish the moments I'm with them through the days and the nights. Cause money can pay hospital bills, but it can't buy life. I tell Marsha stay home instead of hitting the street. Ain't cross my mind a drunk driver would just hit her and leave. Would I have drank, robbed, lied, or even started cursing? Looking back at the sins I committed, it wasn't worth it. Think of the fake friends I trusted and the hatred they spoke. You see, everyone's got your back until the day that you broke. Instead of overreacting, I would just kneel down and pray. Feeling so sick and tired, I having to look back and say,
if I coulda, woulda, shoulda, that's what folks always say. If I coulda, woulda, shoulda, that's what folks always say. I wish there was a way to turn back the hands of time. I'd do it different if I had it to do all over again.
think about the opportunities we missed, ain't care to begin with. They're lost moments in time. Let's start with the list. You miss some homie in prison who passed and you never visit. Why we gotta die to receive the love we want while we're living? Too submissive we become with the things we accept. All the tragedies that occurred, if we go back we prevent. When Katrina had hit us, immediate help would be sent. No September 11th, Bush wouldn't have been president. My heart bleeds for soldiers who were promised chances for advancement. War took them out, college will never happen. Governors promised heaven, put your worries to rest. When hell arrived, only response was we did our best. I must confess, I too fell victim to the lies that they said, but that's why I call them regrets, so never happen again. Wishing we can correct the mistakes of those before us, brutally scarred by the very ones we thought we could trust.
If I coulda, woulda, shoulda, that's what folks always say. If I coulda, woulda, shoulda, that's what folks always say. I wish there was a way to turn back the hands of time. I'd do it different if I had it to do all over again.
You see, I'm talking way back to when DAP was worth more than a contract, and problems could get resolved without thinking to scrap. And if you did, you just throw up your fist, no need to shoot. In a time when a pregnant teenager would make the news, when never snitching and showing respect were part of the rules. Choose love for the crew, despite what cops threatened to do. Jumpsuit before you ever betray those closest to you. Back when loyalty was worth a lot.